Hello everyone, Michael here from Them Peeps Game Reviews, and this week I'm reviewing the Battle of Polytopia. Now before I begin the review, if you're interested in short and sweet game reviews, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to stay notified. The Battle of Polytopia is a turn-based strategy game developed for iOS and Android and is currently coming soon to Steam. Polytopia is a fun game to kill some time. You can play by yourself against the computer, or you can play with up to 3 people locally in what I call the perfect travel game, the pass and play mode. You can also play online, but you'll have to purchase an additional tribe for that, but more on that later. The idea of the game is to defeat your opponents by capturing all their cities, all while earning a high score along the way. In the single player mode, this high score can go onto a global leaderboard so you can check and see how well you're doing. The pass and play mode works identical to the single player mode. It even has a quick recap of the other player's moves at the start of each player's turn, which is a really nice feature. It means you'll always know what's going on. You take control of one of 14 tribes, 4 of which are free, but the rest you'll have to buy. Now the game is completely playable with these 4 tribes, and I haven't felt the need to purchase any more. So if you're not a fan of microtransactions and are only interested in the offline game, then you've got nothing to worry about. Each of the tribes start with their own unlocked technology, which does affect the start of the game, but it does level out after a few turns. The Battle of Polytopia plays like a very simplified civilization game. When you start the game, you only begin with one city and have to capture the rest. Your cities expand over time when the population grows enough, and each time they do, you get a little bonus, which is nice. To grow your population, you'll need to harvest food or place specific buildings in the correct locations within the city's borders. To capture more cities, you'll need to recruit troops. Each different type has its advantages and disadvantages, but it doesn't take too long to figure out, especially if you've played other similar games. There's 2 resources in the Battle of Polytopia. There is population and there is stars. Stars is the in-game currency and population is pretty self-explanatory. As I said earlier, you start with one already unlocked technology for each tribe, but to be in for a chance of victory, you really should be looking at researching some more. To unlock more technologies, you'll have to earn stars. A couple of examples on how you can earn some quick stars is doing tasks like clearing forests or whaling. If you really want to win though, you'll definitely need to focus on improving your star production. You can place buildings in your territories which provide bonuses for your tribe, like extra population or stars, and you can build roads to travel faster between your cities. I do enjoy the gameplay. It's great to have on hand on long bus and train journeys, especially when I'm traveling with friends. Though be warned, those friendships might be a little strained by the end of the game. All in all, I'll say the offline is a very solid gameplay experience. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is a paywall if you want to play online. I know it's not expensive. I think at the time of this review it was about £2, but that's not the point. It just seems weird to me to make you buy a tribe to unlock the online mode. I suppose you could think that when you're buying the online mode you get a free tribe, which does make it sound a bit better, but still I'm not a fan of this. I'd rather just pay up front. But I can look past the paywall because the offline gameplay is pretty good fun, and I especially am a fan of the pass and play mode. So with all things considered, I'm going to give Polytopia a 7 out of 10. I would have scored it higher if not for the paywall. That being said, I am extremely looking forward to the desktop version, and I cannot wait to review it when it's released. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, ta-ta for now.